And news breaking this minute, the latest coming in on the Mumbai building collapse. The MHADA sources have now confirmed that 23 extremely dangerous buildings in South Mumbai area will be re-audited. The re-audit will be done to check if these dangerous buildings are occupied and also if repairs have been carried out. However, MHADA has set no deadline as to when the re-audit work will be completed. My colleague Disha joining me on the phone line with further updates on this. Disha, this is of course the authorities waking up too late, but of course a step they're coming in of urgent repairs, especially for buildings in a very dilapidated conditions. Can you tell us what your sources are indicating from MHADA?
Well, absolutely, Apurva. What we know that all of these 23 buildings which were declared extremely dangerous and in dilapidated condition just before the monsoon, those buildings will be re-audited. That is what is the word coming in from the MHADA officials. They have confirmed this to us here on Mirror Now. And the reason is just after the collapse of the Dongri building, which killed 13 people, and still we are seeing that 9 people are admitted to the hospital for the treatment. So at this point in time, they said that in these 23, all of these 23 dilapidated buildings have been vacated. There are about 390 families as such which have been impacted, of course, with this rehabilitation. But what they say that right now on priority as far as the audit is concerned is to check whether anyone has occupied these buildings again, because in most of the cases what the officials claim that when after vacating the premises, residents move back again because they do not want to lose the prime property as such. So that is the reason they are going to do a survey and check two things. Of course, if whether the occupants or whether the residents have gone back to these premises, and secondly, if the structures are repaired in a proper manner, in a stable manner, so that the structure can hold for a very long time. So these are the important grounds that the survey is going to take place. But important point here is, Apurva, that no deadline has been set whatsoever by the MHADA here in concern that till how much time this is going to be complete, because right now every minute and every hour is very important. We have seen similar incidents happening during monsoon. 2017 also we saw one such incident in Bindi Bazaar, building collapsed where 33 people were killed. That was also a dilapidated building. So here, this is what the MHADA officials are confirming at this point in time, that 23 structures which were declared extremely dangerous were vacated. 390 families were moved to other places. They are going to be re-audited because of two reasons, of course, that whether these residents have gone back or not to these premises, and secondly, whether these structures have been repairs have been carried out or not in these structures.
But also, Disha, the larger question is there has been no deadline that has been set for re-audit. That is, of course, very concerning, because unless and until it is time-bound, we really cannot see any kind of concrete action or concrete measures really being taken to either evacuate them or look for further repairs in these buildings.
Well, and this is the major concern, Apurva. Absolutely right, because here we're not only talking about these 23 structures. MHADA, of course, is the agency which looks after the repair and reconstruction of the dilapidated buildings. And in Mumbai, there are about 14,000 such test buildings, which of course comes under MHADA's purview and jurisdiction possible. And out of that, at least 3,000 buildings are dilapidated, and they have not been vacated yet. So here, of course, it is not only about one particular area, South Mumbai. It is about the entire city where the agency has to really do the survey at, because at the end of the day, 8,000 buildings in the city need urgent repairs. There, out of that, 3,000 are in the dilapidated condition where residents continue to live. So unless and until there is no deadline put to it, of course, we do not really know for how long these surveys are going to be carried out.
Absolutely, and we'll have to wait and watch what really happens next, because these are extremely dangerous buildings and MHADA is also to re-audit them. But clearly, there's been no deadline that has been set to re-audit it. For the moment, Disha, many thanks for joining us with those updates.